Sina, Warthog Princess, and welcome to another Vera Bradley haul. This one is mostly the outlet today. I was up visiting my stepsister. Hi Tiff, thanks for lunch. And the pictures that her mom cleared out of the house to give to family stuff. So that was a nice trip, but since I was up there, made it worthwhile and stopped at the outlet store. So before we get to the outlet stuff, I do have just a few items I ordered from the retail side during the holiday sale. I got the Travel Takes Mini Dome Cosmetic. This is the clear one in Floating Garden. It has just the trim of Floating Garden in it. It says Pretty Little Things, and it is a sparkly glitter to it. This is the last piece of the clear set of stuff that I hadn't gotten. And I decided it really would be a great asset because all of the extra little disposable razor cartridges and stuff like that could fit in here very nicely. And just put all of those pieces in my travel cosmetic or whatever. So anyways, I got that. It also could be used for other things like masks or whatever, lots of things. The other thing I got was a pair of sunglasses. Now the sunglasses are regularly like $78. These are regular ones, not readers. But these are polarized, which is always very nice. And these are in the Floating Garden pattern. These are the Maggie Sunglasses. I don't know if you can see, that's kind of a bright light. It has like a clear greenish on the front and then the side. I would have thought it would have been more of a bluish than a greenish for this pattern, but it goes both ways, you know. The background is kind of more blue. But anyways, polarized, they are very nice and comfortable. I'm a big fan of the Vera sunglasses, especially the polarized ones. And so these are just another one to add to the collection. But they were 30% off plus, well anyways, they were on sale plus 30% off plus I had a coupon. So pretty good price for like what, 50% off or so. And then I got a mask. I do already have a Best in Show mask, but it's the pleated style. And I prefer this style actually. So I got another one and it actually is like the same chunk twice. So I got a little bit different dogs on either side of it, but it's kind of the same. But I got my Lucy and Kelly in here, at least snippets of them, so that's good. And then the last thing I got, not that I needed any more masks, but I did want to get a matchy-matchy, so I got the Harry Potter. Hey, stop licking me. Come on. She licks my elbow when she wants attention. It works too every time. Yeah. Huh. Okay, go. I was gone all day, so she's clingy. All right, anyways, these are the pleated masks. Again, not my favorite style, but this is the only way that the Harry Potter ones came. So these ones come in packs of 2. And again, no deals. 1, because it's Harry Potter, and 2, because it's masks. Either way, no deals, no sales, no coupons, no discounts whatsoever. But this 2-pack, oh, they're clipped together. Okay. Clip and paper and clip. Okay. So there's 2 of them. It's the inside pattern and the outside pattern. So Home to Hogwarts. These are the style that goes up and over your head. So you have the double elastics. They have the pleats, so it does fit nicely. And it does have the bendable nose piece to help get a better fit. But it's just the Home to Hogwarts exterior pattern. So all the different iconic bits of it are there, so you can kind of see everything. Then the other one is the interior pattern. Again, Home to Hogwarts. They do have these in each of the house patterns and interiors and colors and whatnot, but I just got the basic one because it will match the most of my pieces. So there we go. And then when you want to straighten up those pleats, you just go like that, and then you can fold it in thirds because you don't want to bend that nose piece any more than necessary, and you can store them like this inside of things. So once again, I just kind of and the pleats just rectify themselves, and then you just fold it in thirds so you're not bending that nose piece unnecessarily. Ta-da! Okay, that I got one more mask today at the outlet. This one I got just because it's purple, and I didn't have any plain purple, so it just kind of, yeah. So I'm gonna leave it in the wrapper until I use it. I will use for sure and keep the Harry Potter, but that way I can give it away if I decide not to use it. Then there were 2 campaigns recently for fundraising. One was for the Breast Cancer Foundation, and one was for Blessings in a Backpack. Each of them required a $10 donation to get the item, which really wasn't about the item, it's about the donation. If you buy these pieces, which you can, it costs you more. So kind of funny, if you pay $10 donation, you get the backpack, which retails for 20 bucks. If you pay $10 to the Breast Cancer Foundation, you get the keychain, and that retails for 15. So for 20 bucks, I got $35 worth of stuff. It's kind of silly. But this is a nice metallic keychain. It's just a VB diamond with the ribbon on it. And it does have a swivel on there, and it's a quick release bag charm, keychain, whatever. And this one has the same. It has a swivel and quick release. And this is just the bitty backpack in the, I think Itsy Ditsy. Yeah. Anyway, it's got butterflies and flowers and stripes. So I got those two things. I know I don't need any more bag charms or whatnot, but I do have some people in my family with breast cancer and friends, so it's near and dear to my heart. I will support a good cause anyway, any day. This is Scattered Wildflowers. It's a piece that is new to me. It's the Lighten Up Mini Zip Around Cosmetic. I had not seen this before. Last time I was at the outlet, they barely had anything in the Scattered Wildflowers. Anything I've gotten in this pattern was either ordered on the phone or bought from a friend, which actually mostly just ordered on the phone. But anyways, this is Lighten Up. It is a cute little piece. I mean, these handles need to be just a tad longer because you can barely get your hand in there. I mean, it works. But the fact is there's handles. There is a larger version of this, a regular size, not a mini, and it doesn't have any handles at all, which I think is kind of interesting because it's bigger. It needs handles more. But this is super cute, and I thought would be a great organizational piece inside some of my bigger bags or whatnot. It doesn't have any pockets on the outside. It has the rubber tag and the rubber zipper pulls. It is a double zip. And you open it up, and it is a lay flat-ish. I mean, it has the bend in the middle to lay flat, but it kind of lays flat. On one side, you have 3 slips, the elastic mesh slips. And on the other side, you have the double zip mesh area there. And it's not quite half and half. Like the mesh side is about that much, and the other side is about 2/3 bigger. So you can kind of see it's 2/3, 1/3, if you will. So for thickness. But I thought it would hold nice, hold some things. And you can put it in your bag and then just grab those handles and pull it out. All right. Next item. Okay, that's all I got for Scattered Wildflowers. Before I get to that, let's do pens. Okay, I got 2 pens. I got the Scattered Wildflowers because I didn't have it. Let's go ahead and take these out of the box. I didn't have it, and I don't want to buy every single pen. That's a habit I can't sustain, honestly. I mean, how many pens does one person need? I use them a lot, but no. And they don't have to match perfectly with every single bag, I'll be honest. But I did get 2 because they're patterns I really, really like. I like the Scattered Wildflowers, and this is kind of a match-all pen because it's a navy background with a bunch of different colors of little baby flowers. I'm not as keen on it in the tiny print, but it does match the actual print. It's just sized down proportionately for the pen, and that's okay. Actually, I think that's kind of smart, although that pattern could have done regular size almost, just because the way it's set up. But anyway, the other pen is a new pattern, which you're going to get a look at in a second. It's the Haymarket Paisley. So the pen, again, is sized down, and although the colors are true to color, I just don't think you get as good a look at it on the pen. But still, I like the pen. They are twist operate. They're nice weight and balance. There you go. So 2 factory style pens, and then I got a wallet. And there's a lot of new stuff that I have not seen. New patterns, new fabrications, new styles. Yeah, so new to me and new to Vera, some of them. So, all right. This is just an accordion wristlet. Very simple, very straightforward. But it is the Ultralight Collection. Lightweight and water repellent. There's the tag there, you can kind of see. I'd heard about this. I'd seen some pictures, but I had not seen it yet. It does remind me of the feel of the Featherweight collection, but I think it's a little bit more durable fabric, honestly. It has a little bit more robustness to it, and it's just a feel, my own opinion. But it's a zip around, you know, so it's an accordion wristlet just like you would expect. I got it in navy for a couple reasons. One, because I have a lot of black and brown in other wallets that will go with just about everything, but I got a bag that this is going to go perfectly with, so I'll show that in a sec. But the wristlet strap is removable right there, and it is that same fabrication. But one thing, okay, it's ultralight, I get it, but it's a plastic fitting. It's not a huge deal. Like, plastic fittings on travel bags for me are a hard no. I hate them. But on a thing like this, it does kind of make sense because it is lighter, definitely. Although, how much weight does one little metal clasp really weigh anyways? Whatever. But there you go. It is a plastic clasp, and that is different. I've never seen that from Vera before on a wristlet. But inside you have, oh, and it's RFID. You have big slips on either side, and then you have mirror image. You have 4 card slots on this side, 2 and 2, and then same thing on this side, 2 and 2. And then in the middle you have the zipper pouch, and on one side of it you have your clear ID window as well, right there. And it has the quick access window to push your cards out. So nice. It's very much like the Midtown wristlet I'm using right now. The only difference is the Midtown has a slip on the outside. This one does not. So it's very simple. It's semi-structured, and I say semi because if you look, I mean, you can bend it and whatnot. So it'll hold its form and shape, but it's actually, I really, really like it. It kind of feels like a puffy jacket, sort of. Anyway, I really like it, and I look forward to giving that a try. Next up, okay, Haymarket Paisley. Brand new pattern at the outlets. My store did not have everything in it, but they had a lot of stuff. So I picked from what they did have, and I got most of it. Not all of it, but most of it. I like this pattern. Okay. So this is just the sunglass sleeve, but here's the pattern. You're going to get bigger snippets because there's bigger pieces, but look at the colors. What do I love? I love black background with bright colored florals and paisleys. Guess what this is? And it's got a lot of purples and blues and teals in it. I mean, there's pinks and reds and orange and green and whatever. This was the only piece in this that they had. So I didn't get to pick pattern placement, but I'm happy with it, actually. It's got some different snippets of the paisleys. I mean, that's the same one, but it looks different. All right. Blah, blah pattern. Okay. And then I got a little hipster in Lighten Up. I have several little hipsters. I don't think I have any in Lighten Up. For sure, I don't have this pattern. This one, there was several to pick from, so I did get to pick, and I picked one that had an intact paisley on the front. So that was kind of cool. It's the pink one. And then it actually has a pretty good chunk on the back as well. So I'm pretty happy with that. This too has plastic fittings. I don't remember if the other outlet Lighten Up bags that I have were plastic or not. I guess it kind of makes sense, but anyways, inside this little hipster, you have one zipper privacy pocket. It is a plain black nylon, but it does have the VB diamonds on it, kind of printed in the black. And nothing on the front. It's just a basic little purse. It has about an inch or so of gusset to it, or base. And then you do have a pocket on the back. It is magnetic closure. So you have your crossbody strap that is adjustable and fits great. And then you have this slip pocket on the back. For me, that's where I put my phone. Now, one thing about these, retail and outlets both have them. Some have this magnetic snap and some do not. Some are just open. So I don't think there's a true rhyme or reason to which ones do and which ones don't. It seems like a mix on both sides, but for what it's worth. And then on the front, you have a zipper pocket up and around. This is like your wallet pocket, if you will, even though I don't use the built-in wallet feature. So you've got card slots. You got four, 2 here and 2 here, and then you have then that's your cash slot, if you will, or receipts or whatever. So then you have 2 card slots on each side and front. It is RFID, which is great, and there you go up front. These are really, really nice small purses. So I like to have a few on hand, and like I said, Lighten Up. Plus, I really like these colors. Okay. Next up, okay, this is another new style I hadn't seen. This is 3-piece set. It is the travel gift set in Haymarket Paisley. It has this triangular shaped clear plastic piece, which I find kind of interesting. Yeah, so it'll hold more than like a clear view envelope from Lug, but it's not going to be like a regular full-size cosmetic. So it's interesting, but I think it will be very useful for like pencils or pens or crafty stuff. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to use it for just yet. Lots of options. There you go. But it's trimmed in the Haymarket, of course, the Haymarket Paisley. But the reason I got this wasn't because of this piece, and it wasn't because of the eye mask, which does have an elastic band. I wonder how this fits. Actually really well. It's snug but not super tight, and it blocks it pretty well. I mean, I see the gap here, but yeah, so that'll work. I don't really use eye mask much, but I got it because I wanted this piece. Oh, nice hairs. Anyway, I wanted this piece. It is so adorable. I've never seen this type of thing before from Vera, and the only way to get it is in this little kit, and the kit retails for $49, which I think is absurd anyway, but the sale today was 50% plus 30%, so whatever that adds up to, I'd have to look at the receipt. But anyway, it's just a cute little cosmetic piece that you can use for tech or earbuds or coin purse, or I mean, you know, any small little collector thing. I thought it would be great for a purse or in a sling, or, you know, so many options. But it's not plasticized or anything, but it has a good amount of space to it. So a great little catch-all pouch for my bags and stuff. So that's the 3-piece set there. I guess you could just store the mask in it. Whatever. Okay, then I got a medium cosmetic. I do like the factory style medium cosmetics. I like the retail ones too, but these ones are simpler. They're not plastic lined. I don't really need plastic lined most of the time. But what I really like about them is they have this loop. So they're a little bit more streamlined. It's a great size, and then they have the loop so you can stand it up in your bag and you can just grab the loop and grab it out. So I like that. Here's another look at some of the parts of the pattern. Again, this was the only one on the floor, so this is the one I got. No pattern placement picking, but I'm happy with it. I really am, and you can kind of see some of the other florals that are the non-paisley parts of the pattern as well, and this flower up here too. Okay, next I got a passport wallet. I have several of these now. They are a great option for some of your slimmer, smaller pieces, like the little Hipster. It's a great wallet for that size bag. Yeah, so it's sort of a minimalist wallet. It doesn't have a coin thing at all. It's a factory style. It is RFID. It has 6 card slots. The bottom one is your clear ID window. And then on the other side, that's where you would put your passport, but you can put your dollars there or whatever. And then there is another slip behind the slots for the cards. Like, the only problem is there's no coins. You'd have to have a separate thing, but guess what? I have that other little thing for coins if I so desire, so that'll work. And it is a snap closure. There's the pattern snippet. I kind of like that. Almost looks like an arch thing. And then on the other side, I got my favorite paisley off that pattern, which is cool. And I did get to pick that one. All right, next I got the Lighten Up Large Cosmetic. I don't use this for cosmetic. I use it for, these are great pencil case or pen bag. Also great for many, many other things. It's like a catch-all storage piece. It is the triangular shape. So you kind of have that big base, and then it comes to the zipper at the top. So it's a big triangle. Sorry, that tag's in the way. Look at the other end. It is robust though. It's Lighten Up, which is, on the outlet side is pretty light. But this particular piece has like this rubberized interior or vinylized, whatever. So it's completely wipeable, and it's a little thicker, a little more robustness to the fabric itself, which is great. But it's a very simple piece. It's just a zipper. But there's your paisley and a view from the other side, getting all the different colors. So that's cool. And then I got 2 Lunch Bunch bags. Well, I don't think they're both called Lunch Bunch because they're two different versions of lunch bags. Let's see. So this one is called Lunch Box, and this one I think is just Lunch Bunch. Let's see if I have a tag on it. Yep. Yeah, Lunch Bunch. So regular, they're both Lighten Up though. I did go to Lighten Up. And I got these as storage bags. Like, yeah, this is kind of like a bento box, but without the clear top to it. It is plasticized completely. It is padded and insulated, so it is truly a lunch box. And same with this one, although this is not really insulated. It's plasticized, but as you look through, like you can't see because the lighting, maybe if I angle it, you can actually see the color print. So it's print Lighten Up on this side and a layer of white plastic on this side. There's nothing in between. This one actually has that insulation. So if you're gonna use lunch, I would put it in the box, not the Lunch Bunch. But that being said, it zips all the way down, it opens up nicely. You can hold dry snacks and things that don't need to be refrigerated at all. Some versions of the Lunch Bunch do have a little bit more to them. I actually like that this one doesn't because I'm not using it for that. I'm using it for an organizing pouch inside a bag, which we'll get to next. But it has the two handles on top. It's a double zipper, which I like. And so you can just zip it part way down and you can get into the pouch really easily. Yeah, and that's it. And it has the name thing on the back if you want to use it. So there's more of the paisley print with the flowers. And I did get to pick pattern placement. They're all very different. So depending on which colors you like or which paisleys you like, you could get a totally different looking piece. I mean, they're all definitely Haymarket, but you know. So I think you can't get a bad placement, honestly, but I do have preferences on this pattern, of course. All right, so the lunch box, it is a flat lid, even though it's insulated, and it's just a box shape. So it's a cube shaped box. It is soft-sided, but it's semi-structured because of that insulating layer that gives it some thickness to it. But, you know, it's just totally wipeable, very simple. You know, close it up and you have not a double zipper. I think it should. I don't know why. I mean, even the Lunch Bunch has it. But it's a single zipper, so you close it. There you go. But what I like about it also, it has a handle, just like the bento boxes. So I could put in here craft supplies. I could use it as a packing cube. I could put snacks in there. I could do a lot of different things. And then I could put those all in this new backpack. So, first of all, there's Haymarket Paisley again. Oopsie. That's my luggage tags. All right. But this is a brand new style of backpack. Well, I have never seen or heard about before. It's called the Lighten Up Adventure Backpack. It's kind of like the factory style of the Journey. It's not a Journey, but it's I think that's what it is. It's the factory style Journey, essentially. Okay. On the top, it has a nice padded carrying handle. This particular Lighten Up material is a very light Lighten Up, so I think it's not going to be as robust or durable as some of the other versions of Lighten Up I've seen in the past. I think it's just fine for this bag, and I did get an extra 15% off of this one. This retails for $195. The Journey is $175. I find that really interesting. Why the pricing? Because this doesn't compare to a Journey, in my opinion. It compares, but it doesn't stand up to. But so I got 50% plus 30% plus 15%. So much better pricing. It makes it for me worthwhile to at least give it a try. So padded handle on the top. Down front, you have your main pocket, and then you have a front pocket, and then you have a bottom pocket. We'll go through all of these in a moment, just giving you the lay of the land. So that's kind of like your shoe compartment. It does have a carry handle or lift assist handle on the bottom. It has cargo pockets on the side. They're just straight mesh. No bottom cap or anything. It's just straight mesh with an elastic, but they are roomy. There is a side zipper pocket right here, and it does go all the way across. And it is, you know, the width of your hand all the way across. So nice little place to put your phone or your wallet. It's going to be secure against your body, that kind of thing. It has ergonomic straps. They're shaped, they're mesh, they're padded, and the back is padded and meshed as well. So that cuts down on your sweating, helps it to breathe a little bit better. It has these extra straps to clip things onto on both sides. It has a chest strap, which is adjustable. So it has these little tracks that can slide up or down. And I like mine all the way down just because of the way it fits. And then the straps themselves are adjustable. Then you have a trolley sleeve, which usually the factory style stuff doesn't have. So I am happy to see it on this bag. It does seem slightly narrow, but I think it's wide enough to fit on a trolley handle. But there you go. So nice that they have that feature now, especially on a bag that's that high of a price. Then you have one more pocket, which is where we're going to start. For the inside, you have this top pocket. It's a double zipper, and it zips down that far. So about to the top of the front pocket. And that is your tech compartment, if you will. So it has a padded back sleeve and a padded back, and it has this little tab. So you can put your iPad or laptop in there. And then you still have space in that pocket that you can use for other things. It has its own gusset. It's about this deep right here. So you can see that thickness in that section. So that's that pocket. And then let's look at the bottom pocket, since that's where we are right now. So you have this handle. I don't see vent holes like you do on the Journey. And there's no mesh venting either. It's just a pocket, but you have double zipper, zips around, and then you can open up that pocket. This, because of it was folded, it is semi-rigid. It has something in there. It's not really a pad. I think it just has to be retrained to lay flat, but because of the way it was folded, it lays that way. There you go. And inside here, so you can use this as a shoe compartment or whatever you want. It's pretty decent. It is wipeable, but not plasticized, not rubberized. I don't think it's water resistant, really. It's hard to tell. It feels like there maybe is a plastic layer behind the nylon. It's crinkling. I'm not sure. I'll have to test it later. But it would fit, like it would fit my mini trolley for sure and things like that. Not sure how I'm going to use this compartment for shoes or otherwise. Depends on what I'm using the bag for, I guess. But you do have that compartment. Now, if you aren't using that compartment, that pouch that's on the inside space is inside the main compartment there. So it shares space with the main compartment. And this zips all the way down the side. It is not gusseted, which I guess is good and bad. When you have stuff in the bottom compartment, that will sit up like that. So you can see how that eats up a little bit of the space in your main compartment. But if you're not using that pocket, then, okay, we don't need that. You just push that down and you have the entire interior capacity to use. It does have a big mesh elastic slip on the back and otherwise no internal organization at all. So if I was using this for like a school bag, I would just not zip it all the way down. I wouldn't use the bottom compartment and I wouldn't zip it all the way down. I would zip it like part way and then just access into it like that. That's just me. I do not think this is the best school bag because it doesn't really have yeah, it's like it's not going to stand up if you zip it too far down. I don't know. It would hold a lot. It does also, I missed one. It has a zipper pocket on top. And that only goes to about right here. It's only that deep. Okay, so you have a zipper and a mesh, and that's it. So, I don't know. I mean, I have mixed feelings about it. Good thing I'm not going to school. I wouldn't know what to do with myself. But I do have plenty of other backpacks to use. I think the best school bag for me is the extra large campus. Okay, so the front pocket is just a pocket. There's no organization at all. It does have its own space. It doesn't have a formal gusset per se, but it's got a little bit of rise to it. So it's not a flat pocket. But that's it. It is a double zipper there. But that's the bag. So it's kind of simple compared to a Journey, but it's in line with that type of bag, I think. just not, it's very light though. That is one benefit. That Lighten up is very, very light. Okay. Adventure backpack. Interesting. And then I got luggage tags because I always put a luggage tag on my backpacks. I do try to get matching ones. I bought 2 though because I sometimes I buy an extra spare. So like if I have a black bag that needs a tag, well, they don't sell black luggage tags. So I'll get something like this that has like the black base and you can color up a solid colored bag of whatever color. But since these have a lot of different colors in them, this was one of those rare times that I just bought an extra just in case. So they're quite similar actually. Just coincidentally, what I picked, what caught my eye out of the ones that were available. 2 totally different pieces of florals and paisleys, but similar idea with the arc and then the little flowers. So that's funny. But there you go. 2 snippets. One of them will go on the backpack. The other will go in the bag of tags. Then I got, this is my first, it's not really that new, but I have never gotten one. This is the large Glenna. It's a Glenna, so it looks like the Glenna, very similar. It's not quite as bulbous. It looks a lot to me the size and form of a pleated tote from the retail side. And I think that probably would be my most direct comparison. But the Glenna on the retail side comes in the satchel, which is the purse size, which is just Glenna on the factory side as well. And then the Glenna tote, which is bigger than this. So there's basically 3 sizes of Glennas. And then there's Iconic versus the old Glenna. Anyway, factory style is the older style Glenna. Retail side now is all with the cinch on the side. So there you go. But in true Glenna fashion, it has this curved pocket that's just a slip. Great spot for your phone. On the regular Glennas, it does have that on both sides, but the large Glenna does not have it on both sides. It only has it on the front. Not sure why, but that is the case. But there you can see more of the paisleys. This is the biggest piece of fabric that I have to show. But on the front, you can also see all the different colors and paisleys and florals. It's just really, really pretty. This pattern reminds me a lot of Parisian paisley, actually. A lot, but it's completely different colors. And I mean, it's not identical. I don't think it's the exact pattern. The other one was a little more blockier, almost digital looking in a way. But anyway, so it has a good strap drop, definitely comfortable bag to wear. This is new to me, so I haven't actually used it yet, but I like it. Has the rectangular metal fittings, which allows the straps to lay flat, which is nice when you want them to. It does have these side pockets, which are very roomy, very accessible. You can definitely put a water bottle in there, or an umbrella, whatever you want to put in there. And then going to the inside, it is a zipper top closure, and it is a recessed zipper. So there's a good inch or so of almost waisted bag on top. That's very Glenna-like, standard Glenna feature, if you will. But that comes over. It doesn't have a tab on the end. It just stops, which means you can still access up here, but you lose that access in this corner, kind of. It's fine. It works. Inside, organization-wise, on the back, you have a zipper pocket all the way across. And on the front, you have 3 slip pockets, and they're very hard to see because there's no trim on the top, but 3 just nylon slip pockets. And then the base of the bag, you can see it's a pretty good size bag. So this is a large purse for me, or a small tote, not small, medium tote. I would use this as a purse actually on a big day when you're carrying a bunch of things. The same bag in another new pattern. So I have now 2 large Glennas. I really like this bag, and I like this new pattern too. This new pattern is called Frosted Floral. The large Glenna retails for $109, by the way. But there you go. And both of them have the same. They have the tag. And what I didn't show you on the other one is this little rivet or whatever. It says VB on it. And the diamond. So very definitely a Vera Bradley fitting there. And the inside of this one is also black. It's the same black nylon. Yeah. So this is a very pretty, this kind of reminds me of Snow Lotus. It's not, I mean, it's totally different, but it reminds me of it, like black, white, gray, and pop of blue or purple. This one is more of like a grayish purple and a purple versus the blue of Snow Lotus. But I think it's a nice, pretty pattern. It's not too muted. It's not too cluttered. I mean, yeah, we'll see. They didn't have much of it, so this was one of the few pieces I could see it in. So I think this one might be good on some of the smaller ones. I'm not going to buy a whole bunch in this pattern, but I probably would buy, had it been available, I would have bought a compact organizer, which is the little cosmetic thing, and in Lighten Up, and I would have bought a medium cosmetic, and that's probably it. But I thought this what is this called? Ultralight, yeah, I was going to say that. This Ultralight Wallet I thought would match pretty well with this, even though it's a black base with the navy, because it's kind of the cross between that navy and purple and black. Obviously I have also black wallets, and yeah, we'll see some other things that go with it. But I thought that will go with it good enough for me. And that is it for this haul. Probably it for a while, but my birthday's next month in December, so I definitely will have to shop then. Today, the new sale going on the retail side is, I think, 25% off of backpacks and crossbodies. I think that's what it is. And also, they released 3 new patterns today. So your Neon Blooms and Mayfair and Bloom, and there's a Neon Ivy, I think it's called. Anyways, 3 new patterns. It's cotton, reactive, and performance twill. I personally don't care too much for the Neon Blooms ones, but I do really like the performance twill, which is the Mayfair and Bloom. It's beautiful. So take a look online and see what that is. But that's it for this one. Hope you're doing well, having a great week, and getting ready for the weekend. Tomorrow's Friday. Woohoo, Friday. All right, take care. Talk to you soon. Bye for now. Washy washy.